fans to the ECHL Insider. I am your host, Garrett Hunter, excited to rank all ECHL mascots now. This will be episode 1 of 3, where we rank all 28 ECHL mascots. But before we start with that, some important ECHL news to get to about the Cincinnati Cyclones. They have agreed to a new affiliate with the New York Rangers. The Rangers were formerly affiliated with the Jacksonville Icemen, so we will await the news later in the offseason about the new affiliate for the Jacksonville Icemen. And now we will start with our ECHL mascots. At number 28 is the Trois-Rivières Lions. They don't have an official mascot name actually yet, although in the stands they do have a lion walking around. No official name for him. He is a lion mascot. He's primarily gray and dark gray. His number on the back of his jersey is 3R, but no official name for him yet, so that's why he is at the bottom of our list at number 28. Moving on now to number 27 is the Adirondack Thunder's mascot, Gunner. He is said to be the relative of Thor and the god of thunder. This mascot just looks really weird. His eyes just seem to be too big, kind of creepy looking. They did not really get the face right on Gunner, it seems. But if they could just improve his face, I think this mascot could definitely move up in the rankings, but just looks creepy when you're looking at him from the stands. Up next at number 26 is the Wheeling Nailers. They have Spike, and he is a dog. But for the Wheeling Nailers, a dog that is pinkish reddish just does not seem to go right. He is a well-designed mascot, but just for the Nailers, Spike just does not seem to be fitting. For maybe a team with a dog or dog-related team, he would look better for, but just the pinkish reddish color of Spike just does not look right. So it just does not seem to be a very fitting mascot for the Wheeling Nailers. Up now at number 25 is the Wichita Thunder's mascot, Thunderdog. He does have some big ears that look pretty cool, and I definitely do like the name and Thunderdog, but just the face does not look right. Just around the eyes really don't look right either. Especially the nose just looks way too big for the face of Thunderdog. So maybe just with a better looking face on the mascot would be a little bit more beneficial for the Wichita Thunder. And at number 24 now is Grisby. He is the official mascot of the Utah Grizzlies. And maybe he's named Grisby because of the partially yellow face. But Grisby just does not look like a good, fierce grizzly bear to me. Just looks like kind of a friendly teddy bear type of mascot. Just doesn't look like a fierce grizzly bear like what you see in the logo of the Utah Grizzlies. So if they made Grisby look a little bit more fierce, I think that would be a much better mascot for the Utah Grizzlies. And up next at number 23 is the Reading Royals mascot. He's a lion and his name is Slapshot, like the name. But my problem with Slapshot is just his beard. It seems kind of low on his face. It just seems really out of place, the purple beard. I think Slapshot is one of the best mascots in the league if you were to take off the beard. Just the beard makes him look like just the weirdest lion I've ever seen. If they take off the beard on Slapshot, I think he is one of the most loving and greatest mascots in the ECHL. Our next mascot we're going to be talking about is Blue, number 22 ranked, the Idaho Steelheads. He is a bear, and when your rival is a grizzly bear, why do you make your mascot a bear is just one of the biggest questions for the Idaho Steelheads. Why they have the same mascot as their rival, the Utah Grizzlies. And Blue is kind of well designed, but he looks like he's going fishing, which if you're cheering for the fish, you probably wouldn't be wanting to fish, which is just really confusing to me. And he is pretty well designed. I would like a better name than just Blue. And just the big problem with Blue is that he's the same type of animal as the hated rival, the Utah Grizzlies. Just does not make sense to me. And second to last mascot we're going to be talking about in this episode is number 21, Sledge from the Tulsa Oilers. He is a minor, and a cool hat he definitely has, with kind of the one that the Oilers have on their logo. But when you just look at his mouth, it just looks really weird. It's just kind of stuck open. It just doesn't look right. It looks like a confused / angry face. It just doesn't look right to me. And really big face too. Seems kind of out of place on Sledge. So maybe with just a better mouth and eyes, I think Sledge would be one of the most unique mascots in the ECHL. And our final mascot of this episode is Mac the Maverick, obviously the official mascot of the Kansas City Mavericks. And Mac, my big question for you is, what happened to your nose? It just looks so smashed. It looks like you ran into a wall. If the Kansas City Mavericks could fix Mac's nose and a little bit of the facial features, that would make him one of the best mascots in the ECHL. But just the nose is just kind of the big issue on Mac for me. That's why he is lower on this list at number 20. And now with part 1 of ECHL mascots done, we in 2 weeks we'll be back for part 2. Mascots 19 through 11 will be in our next episode. We hope you will join us for those. Make sure to subscribe to our channel below. Tell your other ECHL fans about us. Be sure to also leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you thought about this video about ECHL mascots, and we'll hope you join us next time for part 2.